think that Drake finally understood, that Drake finally fucking got it. Maybe you shouldn't be playing around with some of this stuff. Maybe you shouldn't be playing around with the dead. Maybe you should just, not do that. Maybe you shouldn't taunt people with these really artifacts that used to be owned by some of the most influential black figures in music history. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you shouldn't make a song using Tupac's voice to disrespect a West Coast artist who's done nothing but pay homage to him. Mocking his voice, mocking his patterns in a way that's extremely disingenuous and distasteful and just disgusting, right? Talking about using the bathroom to Tupac songs and all this different stuff. So my whole thing when it comes to all of that is like, from that perspective, I feel like it wouldn't surprise me if this blows up in Drake's face again within the next few months, within the whatever. It wouldn't surprise me if that is the next outcome, if that's what's to come, because you're playing around with powerful energy. You're playing around with powerful spirit. Like, we're talking about Michael Jackson here. I'm actually about to go watch the fucking movie. Even as somebody who was like, I have powerful energy and powerful spirit. And you can look in the Bible. You can look at, there's so many different examples of people who play around with that type of energy, who mock that type of energy. You don't have the power and the spirit to deal with that. And I'm saying this from a very truly authentic place, knowing that there's going to be people in the comments calling me crazy, calling me batshit wild and all different stuff. This comes from an authentic place. You don't play around with that type of energy and think that you're just going to walk off into the fucking sunset. Mark those words. You seen what happened when you played around with Tupac. 2024 ain't teach you a lesson? And I feel like whatever's to come is going to be worse than 2024. Mark my words. I really do. Because Spirit is telling that story. It's giving you the opportunity to create your ego death and kill it and go be Aubrey Graham. And honestly, from my empathetic heart, I want that for Drake. That's my truth. I want that for Drake. I want Drake to experience, I want Drake